How y'all doing? I'm Chef Payroll of Creole Creations, and I specialize in Creole Cajun food. I've been a chef now professionally for 5 years, and I love to cook, and I'm ready to give the world some of my flavors. I feel like as a chef, I can bring the competitive side out in people, because I like trying to do different things and stuff that stand out that other chefs might not probably do.
Hey y'all, it's Chef Glenn, owner, CEO, extraordinaire, King Smoke Rings Barbecue. That's what we do every week, 2 to 3 times a week. We expanded it now to King Smoke Rings and Things. So we got your comfort food, we got your Cajun food, we do it all.
Take a look into the culinary world of these 2 skilled chefs, gearing up for a night of smoking flavors and Cajun spice. In one corner, we have Chef Payroll from Louisiana.
I actually learned through my grandmother, just being in the kitchen during holidays, regular days. You know, I just was that kid that was always nosy, trying to see what's going on. I love food, love tasting food, and I just kind of, you know, was always a part of being around some food cooking.
And in the other corner, we have Chef Glenn from Acres Homes, also known as the Nolf.
Having a single mom, and my sister damn near burnt the house down when we was in middle school. And so mom said she can't cook no more. So at that time, my mom was working 3 jobs. So she was like, hey, your brother the only one can cook. So she was trying to make some egg rolls and caught on fire. She was finna throw water. I said, hey, no, flour. So after that, fell in love with cooking. So that's how I got started.
I was going through kind of like hard times in my life, trying to find a job, trying to find a career, trying to find a solid path. And, you know, honestly, one day, like I said, I always did kind of cooking, was around food, and I prepared a dish for a special occasion. And everybody was like, who made this? It's so delicious. It's set up so well. Like, you know, who did it? And I told them it was me. And people were surprised because, you know, I don't give off, you know, as a chef. And it was like, man, you need to start doing this. And what I did was I started doing it. I took it serious. I started out with, you know, $60, $70. I made this dish called a seafood pistolette. It's like a stuffed bread with crawfish, shrimp, and spinach. And man, I made those, and I made a post on Instagram, and man, I was sold out within like 3 hours. And I'm like, wow, $70 made me like $600, $700 within a couple of hours. And it was just kind of like surprised. I'm like, wow, I didn't think people was gonna support me. So that kind of made me just get out there. I was like, you know, I'm gonna continue doing this, and I just kept doing it. I kept doing it.
So I come from a sales background, made good money in it, but I just got burnt out. Like, I got burnt out of recreating this thing every month. And my mom told me for years, you should turn this into, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate it. Like, turning this into a business, I'm gonna hate it. And that's the total opposite. But I was comfortable making that money that I didn't have any pressure to kick me in the ass and say, go to it. So I was like, one day my manager came and said, hey, you're not performing. I said, well, let me just tell you how where I'm at right now. I say, I don't want you to fire me, but if you fire me, I'll walk happily today. And fast forward 3 months, they let me go. And so I transitioned into this and called my dad and told him, hey, this is what I'm doing. He said, I got you. As long as I'm living, I'll support you. He passed away in May. And that whole time, like ups and downs, like he didn't have to give me $1,000, $2,000, $1,500 to win a bad month. And so now it's operating under the passion that he told me he would work it and support it till he died. And so now that's the reason I push even harder.
It's no doubt these 2 chefs cook for a purpose. It's no doubt these 2 chefs cook from the soul. But whose sole purpose will be to win?
Yeah, I seen him. Okay. Yeah, I seen him. All I can say, he better be ready, because I'm coming with that top tier flavor and, you know, the skill set, and I'm coming authentic with it. I ain't no faking, ain't no shaking. You better come to baking with it, you know what I'm saying? Because we cooking over here.
When you get King Smoke Rings, you're getting the best. Best flavors, best taste, best personality. And I look for you to create an experience that gives you that wow moment.
The technique. I got a good technique that, you know what I'm saying, is efficient. I always come through with the bold flavors. And like I say, man, it's everything is authentic. It's like, you know, it was shown to me the right way. I didn't, you know, go around loops trying to learn things and stuff like that. So it's definitely some home cooked meals.
Opponent don't matter. Hey, it really doesn't. Like, if I feel like if I show up, it's me. And I'm always competing against myself. So if I'm always trying to beat myself, if yourself is not trying to beat yourself as hard as I'm trying to beat myself, you just got your ass kicked.
I'm coming for anybody that's in my way. I'm gritting, I'm cooking, I'm sizzling.
Hey, show up, but you better come up and show your ass. If not, guess what? You're gonna see mine when I'm standing on stage.
Two talented chefs will step into the arena to battle it out in an epic showdown of skill, creativity, and flavor.